as a woman, even if you're attractive, you can't be scared to go after you want, especially a guy. As a woman, and I'm gonna say this and start it off this way. You cannot be scared to go after a guy that you like. Okay? Chances are he does not fucking know you exist. Okay? He don't know you like him. He don't know any of this shit. And so you literally approach him and tell him, hey, I think you cute, trying to get to know you. You can't be scared, can't be afraid of rejection if you really want that motherfucker. But one thing I think I despise the most, and I think it's extremely childish what some women do. They always talk about men being scared to talk to women. Women are scared to talk to men. And they are mad at the bitch that he chose to pick. Because most likely that bitch was confident and she went after what she wanted. Or he probably came and approached her first, either way. Because most of the time, attractive people aren't scared to approach other attractive people like that. But if you one of them shit that sitting up there front and like you see him with another bitch, and all of a sudden you trying to become that bitch friend, you is like the biggest pick-me ass bitch ever. Because you really don't like her, you just trying to pry information out of her. And you gotta watch a bitch like that. And most of the time, that hoe might have a nigga or a husband. It's just, it's some women that are so attention starved, they'll try to get in any form and they'll be like, what did she have that I don't have? Because some women really be thinking they more attractive than an actual pretty person because their ass is fat or they got a nice shape. And that's not the case. But you have society that has pushed that narrative that bodies are more attractive face, and that would never be the case ever. So when you compare yourself to that skinny petite woman that actually has a beautiful face versus you just having a nice body, you ain't gonna win. Like you not. So you gonna be feeling some type of way about her, but that is some weird ass behavior. I'm telling you, that's some weird ass motherfucking behavior to have. That girl ain't did nothing to you. She can't help that she attractive. Y'all have got to get out of that type of people. Have got to stop thinking like that. That is very dangerous. That's a dangerous way of thinking. You start comparing yourself to people. That's some pick me. That's some very big pick me ass behavior. And it be bitches that have niggas already that still want attention. That's the crazy part. But that is so childish to know you like a nigga and then you trying to front like you don't, and the bitch that's not fronting like she don't, she said look good. Oh, he fine, he mostly is my type. She be saying all that shit. The woman actually, would go for him and then actually goes for him and then get some, you mad. Stop fronting. It's not, that's very childish.